You can start. You can start. We are live.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
I'm Dr. Elibahati Zablon Kimaro from Kilimanjaro, Tanzania. I'm here. Thank you, IAU, for this opportunity. Thank you, IAU team member. Thank you, IAU founder. International Internship University, IAU, is leading virtual education system and the Global Branding Confederation, which is the most valuable trust worldwide and well delivering innovative program. Global is a trust name for education, quality education, training program, and the commitment to provide better and virtual education to all young learners in the global. IAU is the best conventional education system by cutting down the additional cost by providing access to more than 1,000 courses internship to their e-learning across the globe. With that help of this 1,000 people around the world, global education. In short span time, IAU now has spent with the wing in 195 country and the continent under strong leadership of our founder, Sir Advocate Piyush Pandit. Happy Biodiversity Day. Today is International Biodiversity Day. Is important day around the world. Biodiversity is human is the amount of biodiversity around the world. So I selected this day to talk about before to talk about biodiversity, we need to talk about conservation, because biodiversity needed to be in the conservation. What is conservation? Conservation is a careful preservation and protection of something. Everyone know if you want to protect something, you must make conserve. And it is the planned management of natural resource to prevent the exploitation and destruction. I needed to talk something about the example of conservation. We have many conservation in the world. We have water conservation. We have wildlife conservations. We have the forest conservations. All these conservations have a rule, procedure, and the laws how to do it. The main aim in protect is to protect the environment from harmful human activities. That's how. Let's go to next. This is the type, conservation is a type of preservation in the conserve extinction species through illegal hunting and protecting sparse habitat. We conserve biodiversity space by setting the national parks with restrict human access to do those areas. After to see the conservations, now we need to talk about biodiversity. If anyone can ask you, how about it? What do you know about biodiversity? Because biodiversity is the three: ecosystem, space, and genetics. Is enough. But inside of ecosystem, space, and genetics have a a lot. But in general, biodiversity is go to three groups. So biodiversity refers to everything, every living creatures, including human, plant, bacteria, and animals. The main purpose of conservation biodiversity today is to prevent extinction. When we talk about extinction, we must talk about living creatures are in danger of extinction in the world, and they measure how to be preserved for the future generation. Last year, I was in the media to talk about the book about the living creatures. So the book is already on the table. There's people now to read according the living creatures who are extinct in the world. So example of ecosystem, you can say in the Earth planet, there are different ecosystem. Example, there are, we can say like a desert is the amount, desert there is a living creatures there. Ocean, there are living creatures there. Lakes, living creatures there. Forest, living creatures there. Land, living creatures there. And every ecosystem have living creatures who, if he or move to another area, maybe they can die. Example, creatures live in oceans. When you go to the desert, they die. Living creatures from desert, when you move to the ocean, they die. So this ecosystem is differ. And every area there is a life, and there is a people, and there is a earth. Is among the area of the earth. Let's talk about space. Space, it may be the area of, maybe in the forest, there is a bees, there is a monkey, there is a birds, different types of birds. So when we talk about space, is the home, or you can say as a territories of living creatures. The desert, there is a creatures, the forest, whatever, but the area, territories, there is many, they stay only the territory, one territory. Also, there is a fish, they stay in the same territories in the oceans or the lakes, whatever. That is the space. When you talk about genetics, now we go to talk about breeds. Breeds, we are Africans, the Asians, there is Europe. There is a breeds of African elephants, breeds of variety of bananas, avocados, mangoes, rice, weather, flowers, etc. So about when you talk about the ecosystem, you talk about the trees, you talk about the animal, you talk about the desert, you talk about the lakes, ocean, etc. And when you talk about space, you talk about bacteria, animal, birds, bees, etc. And when you talk about genetics, talk about the different type of coffee, different type of goats, different type of giraffe, different type of elephants. So after talk about that, there are three main reasons why we conserve. One, to repair some of damage done by humans and maintaining the environment for future generations. Human is the amount of the problem in the world because of many things. Before God created the earth and heaven, everything was balanced, but now no balance because of human. Number two, to maintain space diversity for our benefit and the living creatures. Living creatures without others creatures as a human, we can die. For example, if you don't have a bee in the world, no seeds. So it's very difficult to live in the world without bees. Maybe we can use new technology, but that is natural. That is not a natural. The new technology can make it something. You can live, but for sure, bee is a amount of living creatures people they ignore, but it's very important. To provide, number three, to provide opportunity for education and enjoyment of the environment. Everywhere where you go, a good environment, you enjoy it, you like it, and you feel free, you feel happy. Some people go from home, move from home to go to the conservation area to enjoy because a good environment. Biodiversity conservation has a three main objectives. Number one, to preserve the diversity of space. Number two, sustainable utilization of the space. And in number three, ecosystem. We already talk about ecosystem. So now I will have a good idea. These main three, it helps to maintain life supporting system and the essential ecological process. After to see this important of the biodiversity, space, ecosystem, conservation, now we have a way how to protect the conservation biodiversity. First of all, every area in the world have a government. Government means country or region, where others say. Any country have a natural resource area, have a national park, whatever. So the first way to do it is government legislation. That is very important. Government, how can handle biodiversity protection? Government, how can handle national parks? Others, number two is natural preserves. Number three is reducing versus space. Number four, habitat restoration. And the different type of seeds banks. You can see maybe in the national parks, their type of biodiversity is extinct. How can do it for the future generation? according maybe there is a natural hazard was there, hurricane, a big rain. How can protect a few for the future generation? We need researchers to see in the national park reserved area how many living creatures are in danger, how many living creatures have suffocating, how can reduce from suffocating, whatever. Also, other is to reduce climate change. Climate change is the occur of human. It's not from God. It's us. We can make it the climate change. So the damage we have done ourselves now is our responsibility to fix the problem ourselves by planting trees, etc. Purchase sustainable products. Plastics is a problem in the world. And we have a responsibility to think how can reuse plastics in this Earth planet. Dear friends, this is very, very serious. And everyone, they threw plastic bottle in the ocean and whatever. But in the ocean, there is a life of living creatures. But you can do traditional practice for conservation with wildy plants, maybe demonstrations, or believe in sadness of trees. In Africa, we have natural trees, maybe like a ficus trees. Ficus trees is better for environment and is good because they have a lot of fruits for human, birds, and animals. And whatever the ficus tree is there, the soil is fertile. Other area believe in forest. There are forest people. In the forest, there are people. And they live there. Believe that anything bad, they go to some area and they pray to God. Believe that the forest and the rain is coming. Another issue is the respect of our culture forests. Every area, every tribe, every country, there are people, we say people from forest. So when we talk about culture, all we have a culture. So it's better to think about our culture, our forest, our trees, to protect biodiversity. Biodiversity is very important. Effects affecting biodiversity. The ecological or natural disaster affects such as heavy rainings, earthquakes, strong wind, storm. Another one is war. Everywhere in the world, there is a war. And war have many technology equipments. That the equipments is a problem for human and the living creatures. That is a big challenge the biodiversity facing. The ecological effect turning affected by both climate change through greenhouse gases, deforestation, etc., caused by loss of biodiversity and extinction of the space in the area. Majority conservation biodiversity general agree with me that biodiversity should be preserved. Ultimately, extinction should be reserved. The ecological should be maintained. Evaluation should continue, and biodiversity is important for our life, have value. We talk about the book Living Creatures in Danger of Extinction in the World. This book is the first book to climb in mounting the top of Mount Kilimanjaro, the highest mountain in Africa. And this book was launched by Honorable Ambassador Anoji B. Verma, Deputy High Commissioner India in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, at Mwereni Primary School, Moshi Municipality, on November 25, 2003. Honorable Manoji B. Verma was planted a memory tree in Mwereni Primary School. Mwereni Primary School is a special school. Have a student in, because the primary have many challenges. But when you go Mwereni Primary School, it's like international school. Honorable Verma will see for his eyes and say it's a good school. I would like to say that I have something to talk about the book. Why this book? This book is touch the life of many living creatures. It's a simple book, but have a strong message. Thank you, Honorable Anoji B. Verma, Deputy High Commissioner India, Tanzania, for launching the book. Thank you, my family, for supporting me to write this book. Thank you, my wife, Stella Jenes Mbiri. Thank you, Advocate Piyush Pandit, founder of IAU. Valuable competition consultants. This book, Piyush Pandit, sir. Thank you. You have done a good job. Thank you so much. Thank you, Professor Dr. Queen Elizabeth Lucas Afolo, as a judge for this book to be in the media. This book is also in Amazon books, e-books. Thank you, Professor Nada Latkovic from Croatia. Madam Elizabeth is from United Kingdom. Piyush Pandit sir is from India. And Professor Nada Ratkovic is from Croatia. Martin David Masaki is from Tanzania. Thank you so much. And you have a youth representative named Joshua Elibahati Kimaro. Is my firstborn. Is among of the people succeed this book. But you have a contributors author. I talk about who they write, they have a article in the book. We start with Georgia, Maia Yaposhvili. Sorry if the name is hard, but thank you so much. We have Beatrice Philemon from Tanzania. Also, Yoshua was writing an article in the book. Thank you, Joshua. We have initiative or company name is EcoSouth Green India Private Limited. Thank you so much. We have schools and the people contributing. We have Mwereni Primary School, Moshi Municipal Council. We have Moshi Technical Secondary School, Moshi Municipal Council. We have people, we have Marenga Investment is around Moshi Municipal Council. We have Mbise Good Luck is some of the people printed this book in hard copy. I have someone name is Dixon Mboya. This person, they take the book to the top of Mountain Kilimanjaro, the highest mountain in Africa. After saying that, I have some instrument here. We can African. We have a special song. We talk about the Swahili language. We say jambo. You are enjoying this music. It's a few bit, but I like to everyone to enjoy a flavor of Africa, a bit of Africa. You are welcome. Jambo, jambo bwana, habari gani? Nzuri sana. Uimbe, tucheze sote. Kiswahili ni lugha ya Afrika. Jambo, jambo bwana, habari gani? Nzuri sana. This is Swahili language. Swahili language is East African language, but now is the African language. This song was in Mount Kilimanjaro National Park when we received the book from the top of Mountain Kilimanjaro. So this song as our beat. Ni lugha ya Afrika. Jambo, jambo bwana, habari gani? Nzuri sana. Tuimbe, tucheze sote. Kiswahili ni lugha ya Afrika. Leo tufurahi. Today we are happy. Thank you so much. Hakuna matata. Hakuna matata. Hakuna matata. You are welcome, Africa. You are welcome, Tanzania. We have a lot of resources, natural resource area, national parks, have a big 5 animals. Hakuna matata. Thank you so much. Happy International Biodiversity Day 2004. I'm Dr. Elibahati Zablon Kimaro from Tanzania. Thank you, IAU, for this opportunity. Thank you all around the world. God bless you all. Thank you.